My name is Tracy. I'm from the Navigators Tarot on Facebook and at the Navigators Tarot on Instagram. I'm also on, you can find me at sleepywisdom.com. That's my website, and you can find me on YouTube on Sleepy Wisdom. Okay, on my channel Sleepy Wisdom. All right, so we're here to do a divine feminine report for this week. We shall see what the energies are for the divine feminine. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. Well, it's actually not a beautiful day. It's shining at the moment, but it has been raining all morning. I have the heater going. It's supposed to be spring here. It's really not very spring-like weather. However, it's more wintry, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so my voice is, you have to excuse my voice. I lost it last week, lost my voice completely and couldn't do anything very much at all. I have these beautiful cards called they're from Unique Ambrosia. They are the gateways to consciousness. That's what this deck is. It's quite an amazing little deck, and I'm going to do a reading from this particular deck today. This deck is wholly intuitive. It's not a regular tarot deck, but it is beautiful nonetheless, and really kind of gets very deep into your intuition. So it would appear that the divine feminine this week is going through a lot of immense transformation and change, and an acceptance of who she is in the earth structure and her own well-being and her own self. Interesting, we have closure. There are doors that are closing, but the divine feminine has now said enough. Yes, her doors are closing on anyone that does not support her on any level. She's now closed off to, and it's not about closing off her heart, because the divine feminine now has an open heart center. But she's now closing the door on anyone that does not respect the divine feminine essence of who she really is. And also too, when I look at this card, there is also too, there's a key, there's a lock, there's two keyholes there, and I think one represents the heart, one represents the pubis down in the sacrum root chakra. And she's closed the door to anyone that does not respect either of those centers for her. The divine feminine has stepped into her power. She will never go back to how she was, to that controlled, controlled by forces that have no respect for her pure essence. So we have change again. We also have balance, which when you look at this, and transmutation once again, the keyhole, the key, and this is about balance. And when you look at this, this is like the keyhole is in her root chakra there. To actually find the key to open that part of the divine feminine now, one must be in complete pure essence. And while it's really interesting, because the key probably does represent the male essence, the male penis, the male shaft as the key. However, the male essence and the divine masculine must be also in that pure form to be able to access the keys, to open up the doorway through the keyhole of the feminine. She's closed the door right now. So she's closed the door on anybody that does not respect or have the key to open her up. Only the divine masculine can do that in his pure essence. We have transmutation here, which is about change, once again, transformation. And this beautiful card, the Angel of Indiscrimination. The Angel of Indiscrimination, purity. And once again, representing the heart and the sacral chakra, the root chakra, once again. We also have this one here too, which is interesting. This is war. There has been a lot of war within the human psyche, and also too with the feminine. She's literally been at war with herself for a millennia, and now is coming out of that and moving into peace, love, and community. And she's done that by surrendering to all that is, surrendering everything that she has ever been, or ever was, and ever will be, to the divine. And so because she's done that, she stepped into these beautiful, pure energies of love, transformation, acceptance, balance, and vision for the future, and vision for her own future. She's forgiven herself. She surrendered herself to God, Goddess, and become transformed into this beautiful angel of light and love. Here's a beautiful card, by the way. So like petals and flowers and hearts and rainbows. It's interesting because I just did an energy report, and these two cards came up. And I am finding now that as the feminine begins to emerge into this wonderful Gaian, Sophianic type, pure essence of beauty and divinity, that the whole of the world is beginning to change and shift in vibration into those beautiful frequencies that are coming through of love, unconditional love and light, which is information, pure, truthful information. And then we have the emergence, which is of course the butterfly transforming into the butterfly from the caterpillar, and expressing her love, her joy, her music through the essence of who she really is, which is love, purity, and light. This is a card of honor, a card of union within. It's really interesting. The card of union also came up in the energy report. So this is about union within, and also union on every level, about coming into alignment with all of the chakra centers, from the central sun in the earth to the Godhead up into source, through the physical body. She's coming to balance, she's coming to union, and also to, as she begins to open up, then she opens up to unity consciousness, which is then transforming within herself. And as that transforms within herself, that then also moves outwards into the world, and also then up through into super consciousness, where unity consciousness then comes into being. And she is using her own form of honor, abundance, and coming out of stagnation and delusion into the truth of who she really is. So that's all I have for the feminine. Absolutely beautiful energies. She's really coming into her own, and as she comes into her own and really starts to transform her life, so does the rest of the world. So we're moving into this wonderful union with all that is, but also to opening up to unity consciousness and having that all become one. So and even though it looks chaotic and a little dark on our outer world, that is shifting and changing and moving, and we will come through that into much brighter, beautiful energies. So yeah, I hope that is going to get you in, move you forward into the next week. So if you would like a personal reading, you can always find me at sleepywisdom.com, which is my website, and you can find me on Instagram. And just remember, if you haven't done it before, please hit like and subscribe on YouTube. And yes, I shall see you next week. Goodbye for now.